Songs coming up by Kenny Loggins, Jim Capaldi, and Dix here at WLS. At 7:27, good morning. I'm Jeff Hendricks.
And I'm Catherine Johns, WLS News. Sunny skies with a Wednesday high of 82.
The Chicago City Council will vote today on a compromise plan designed to save the jobs of some 700 police officers and firefighters. Mayor Washington is proceeding with the layoffs of some 2,000 city employees as a consequence of the City Council's failure to restore a $22 million cut in property taxes. Under this new compromise, approved by the Finance Committee yesterday, about half of that tax cut would be reinstated. And we'll find out today if Mayor Washington will go for it. The news brought to you by the Chicago Tribune.
Political haggling in the Middle East coming up.
We'll be back. We'll get you back. But I never thought it would happen this quickly.
At Sportsman's last night, the 8-5 double, $895.40. Les Grobstein, WLS Sports.
26 minutes before 8. Catherine got a letter in the mail the other day, which I will now read. Dear Miss Johns, this is from a young woman in Aurora. Dear Miss Johns, I don't know if you read your own mail or if someone reads it for you.
Yeah, my vast secretarial staff takes care of those menial tasks.
Catherine is a big star, does not have time to read her own mail. She has her staff go through the mail and pick out interesting letters, and this certainly is interesting. I don't know if you read your own mail or if someone reads it for you, but I hope this reaches your hands. I need your assistance in a matter concerning Les Grobstein. For unknown reasons, I find his voice extremely attractive. In fact, downright sexy. I heard him say once on the radio that he is 31 years old, which is a good age for me. I'm 24. I would like you to describe to me on a scale of 1 to 10 what you'd rate Mr. Grobstein and why. Is he married? Either way, would he like to have dinner?
Wait a minute.
Either
way?
Yeah.
She's desperate, Les.
Your response to this letter would be greatly appreciated. I could finally put my mind at ease. If you tell me he's a real dog, I will quickly lose interest. On the other hand, if he has good looks and some characteristics I might be interested in, then you should tell him about me. I am a 24-year-old blue-eyed blonde. I work as an executive secretary. So forth and so on. Is it all possible to answer this on the air? Please don't mention my name on the air.
I don't blame her for that.
Okay, we won't, you cheap hussy who is willing to go out with Les whether he's married or not. I think we should conduct a secret ballot, and each of us, like they do on those talk shows, write down our rating of Les. That's a good idea. We'll each give him a... and you can open them and read the numbers on how we rate him. And then Les won't know who gave him what rating. Okay, let's do that. I'll make the ballot.
Would you turn around, please? Yes, nobody cares about a guy's opinion of another guy.
Les, I can be impartial. Here are the secret ballots. Here's your ballot. All right, here's my ballot. Okay, I'm marking my ballot. And try to be fair. Don't be silly. I'm being fair.
These three people are actually literate. They're actually writing themselves.
Okay, my ballot's filled out. Is mine? Are you gonna give us
This is more sick than anybody out there realizes.
Are you gonna give us the average, or maybe it would be?
No, just tell us what.
Okay, read them all. We'll do it like they do at the Olympics when somebody makes a dive. You don't always say.
Our little cards, numbers.
Okay, I'm opening the first ballot. Secret ballot now. The first one is a 7. A 7. That's a good rating. A 7 for Les Grobstein. The next one is...
Try real hard to read it.
Is an 8.5. What? And whoever made out this ballot says that Les has a good beat and you can dance with him.
That's not true either.
And the next ballot is a 6.5. 6.5.
Oh, no. Come on, he's worth more than that.
So we had a 7, a 6.5, and 8.5. So I guess we're talking about a 7
7.75.
Yeah, that's very good. Very good.
Bad.
Very good.
For a married man.
Yeah.
Les, why don't you have, well, I'll tell you what, young woman. Why don't you why don't you just bypass us and write directly to Les, enclose your picture, or you should call. Since you live in Aurora, send him gas money. I mean, why should he spend his own money, for sure, on an unknown quantity that lives clear out in Aurora? Because Les usually charges $25 to go that far. Here, Les, you can have the letter and her address.
But these days, I spend my money on one person only.
I see.
Well, who is this mystery person?
My wife.
You're married? Les is married? You've been keeping it a secret all this time?
No secret.
Just kidding, Les. We knew it. All alone. Maybe she said even if you're married, she'd like to have dinner. Maybe she just wants to talk to you. Maybe she's interested in breaking into sports or something.
She want me to point somebody else out to her here, maybe at the station that's single, and we've got lots of single guys here.
Where?
Yeah, but all the single guys
They
here
belong to me.
Yeah, they're Catherine's property.
All right, I'm tired of this game. It's 7:39.
WLS radar weather, partly sunny, cooler, less humid day. Fair and cooler tonight. Mostly sunny, warmer tomorrow. Today's high 82. The low tonight 68. Tomorrow's high 85.
Right now, officially 69. In Chicago, the news brought to you by the Chicago Tribune, where you can be one of the 100 weekly winners in Magic Zingo. I'm Jeff Hendricks.
And I'm Catherine John, WLS News.
Larry Lujak, Larry Lujak, Larry Lujak, Larry Lujak.
21 before 8 o'clock, one of the songs that he was singing out at Poplar Creek the other night. Kenny Loggins.
People smile and tell me I'm looking right, and maybe just as long. Think I'm gonna have fun.
Hey, Loggins, Daddy's song at WLS, 16 before 8 o'clock. Touchstone coming up here in just a second. Up in the WLS traffic helicopter is Louise Hill.
Larry, we've just been flying along Lakeshore Drive. It's a good morning to be driving there, but if you're on the Eisenhower, where we are right now, it's not a good morning to be driving. We're running over 35 minutes from Manheim to the post office. We're jammed up from just before Wolf all the way to Laramie. On the Stevenson, you'll have to cut your speed a bit from Central to California. Again, Ashland to the Rhine, about a 30-minute trip from Harlem. On the Ryan, traffic is stop and go 95th to 71st. Again, 28th most of the way to the Eisenhower. That's about a 30-minute trip as well from 95th to downtown. 290 extension outbound is congested from the Tri-State to St. Charles. The Eden, that's showing a tie-up now from Devon to the Junction. And once you're on the Kennedy, some slow pockets between Harlem and Armitage. About a 30-minute trip from Cumberland. Outbound was a bit tight from Lawrence to Nagle. That's WLS Skyview Traffic, brought to you by True Value Hardware.
Stores for details, no purchase necessary. Rank your Pepsi-Cola bottle for free game pieces and rules. The Mountain Dew Arcade Cap Game. We now return your radio to you.
7:48. WLS welcoming Lionel Richie to the Rosemont Horizon October 1st, along with the Pointer Sisters. Tickets are on sale for that concert now, but Dave Detzner of Des Plaines called in, got a couple of freebies provided by Miller High Life for WLS, the station for the concerts. Temperatures at the airports this morning: Midway 71, O'Hare 69, clear sky, wind straight out of the north at 9, 72 at the lakefront. By the lake, it may not make it out of the 70s today. It's going to be a lot cooler and less humid. Partly sunny, high in the low 80s away from the lake. Overnight low in the 60s, but in the outlying areas tonight it could drop to the upper 50s. And tomorrow, mostly sunny and warmer for the first day of September with a high tomorrow of 85. It's 7:52. 4 minutes before 8 o'clock. On the news next, a report of the strike vote among Chicago teachers. Story on the KY Jelly recall. Catherine's favorite story this morning. Story about a dog rape. Story of interest to people who are sitting in Fords on the expressways this morning. Plus other news, look at rush hour traffic, less with sports. Songs coming up by Michael Sembello, Sticks and the Eagles. And another touchstone for some concert tickets in the next half hour here at WLS.
At 7:56. Good morning. I'm Jeff Hendricks.
And I'm Catherine Johns, WLS.